Good afternoon, Andy and Amanda. How are you both tonight?
I'm tired. Amanda?
I'm not too bad today.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what it's like for everybody else at the moment, wherever you listen to and where we are, but it's been fairly warm with Manchester yesterday it was, and I didn't sleep very well last night. I've pulled the muscle on my right arm actually, so. But you've been all right, love, haven't you? So.
Yeah, I've been working hard though. I've been exercising and trying to lose weight.
Yeah, Jim. Tell everybody what your exercise regime is, man. Go on then.
I'm walking about 18 miles every week in total.
That's brilliant. That's good. And Andy, I think you should follow as well because it's a really good way of just.
Yeah. No, when I'm at home, we walked 5.5 miles on Saturday, was it?
Just over 5 miles.
Yeah, just over 5 miles on Saturday. We did up twins each. We did. I've been in the office today, so I've not been able to do much today. So, what did you walk today, Amanda?
Just under 4 miles.
Yeah, just under 4 miles. So that's what she's doing clean at the moment. Is that this one? Who do you tell people what you're doing?
I'm just trying to lose weight, and I'm doing slim fast as well, and some other diet meals, and just a mixture of things.
Yeah, and what's she doing clean this week? It's totally what you're cracking to Thursday.
I don't know what happened to me Thursday.
Not this Thursday.
Oh right, yeah, I've got my second jab on Thursday, so I'm just trying to do
nice! Congratulations on that, because now it's also down now to children from 5 till 12, I think.
The youngest I've heard up this way is in the Bolton area actually. The hotspot is a real problem area is on the injection. They've been texting appointments through. I know someone's had one. Their son had one. He's had an appointment for 14 and 15-year-olds who are starting to come through. Didn't know 8 to 12-year-olds, man. But that's down in London, people. That's why. But yeah, no, fair play. I'd say it's interesting. Really. It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, we're not really going into politics today at all on this, but it'll be interesting to see what effect it has on the kids and stuff like that, because it's some adults it's knocked for 6. The second one left me a little wobbly. What did the second injection do to you, Colleen, when you had yours?
Nothing.
Oh, you were fine, yeah?
Yeah, because it didn't do anything to me. I just was just normal.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's surprising. It surprised me there because I know I had it. What was I like, Amanda? I was a bit wobbly the day after, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think what happened to me was it left me groggy. I was working at home and I got up just before 7. And I was stacking around to about 11 or 12 o'clock. It was all right after that. But I'm a little bit worried about Amanda after her first one because if you want to talk about, tell me what happened, Amanda.
I just had flu-like symptoms for a couple of days.
Yeah,
it's better than getting the virus, I think.
Yeah.
True, that's very true actually. Yeah, that's what we've been trying to say to those in London. It's better to have the vaccination than to have the flu itself, the virus itself.
Yeah, no, I agree. So to people, I said this, we're not, as far as I'm concerned, we're not here to tell you you have to have the injection. It's your choice. Personally, I think you should have it, but again, I'm not going to go into that game. So, as I said, it's like because at the moment, Colleen, we've both got a friend at the moment who's, I'm not naming him, who's really suddenly, you know, I'm on about him on there, don't you? Really suddenly gone conspiracy theory and stuff.
I do think it's a bit unfair though if somebody gets it that's chosen not to get the injection, and then they take up a space in the hospital over somebody who says, for example, has got cancer.
Yeah, that's a bit of a funny one. So, right, Colleen. Anyway, writing news-wise here, I want to change topics a bit now because I know I want to ask you about. You've got a book on the way, hopefully. I've got news as well. So, do you want my news first of all, Colleen?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I know somebody. I've had dealings with a person that set up a poetry website aimed at dyslexic people with poetry. Because obviously, I don't know if you know this, Colleen, but it's been medically proven. If you're dyslexic, or in my case, dyspraxic was even worse, you tend to be among those creative people in the world. And it's really interesting. Now, what this person is, I know the lady in question, Lickle, and she wanted to set this up to build awareness up and get people at dyspraxic, dyslexic, and pieces and blogs and stuff. Now, I wrote a poem for her about my time, obviously, being dyspraxic. I have just confirmed this morning that it's going to be accepted, so it'll be out in July. So
nice. So looking forward to it then.
Yeah, I am. It's quite a big project, this one as well. So now I've also got. I'll have more details next week. Amanda's just on the cover for my haiku book as well, haven't you, Amanda?
Yeah, well, you did the picture. I just put it on the cover for you.
Yeah, she designed it for me. I'll hopefully have a release date for that next week too for that, Colleen. So,
Nice.
and
Thank you to Amanda N for letting me know about digital Draft2 Digital. It is one of the, I think it's the best website to self-publish. Lulu was good at the very beginning in 2007. It was very, very good. I really liked it. I think at the time I didn't want to put my name out there yet until I'd done quite a lot of work, and I have over the years. So then when I went back to it, it was a disappointment because you have to have a certain type of account, and it's to do with another company that charges the earth for, you know, for buying something or receiving payment or something. So,
yeah, they have to. What Lulu's done is, and this is, we're not going to go into. We are positive in companies in this podcast.
yeah.
But what they did was it's upset a lot of people I know because they changed the website last year. They updated it. They tried to make it more like Amazon, and it's been better. I know people, and it's costing quite a few people. Where I don't know if you knew this, Colleen. What happened at the time they did it? It wiped off 2/3 of the books that were on there, and it caused linking problems with other websites. And I've got a mate of mine who's published somewhere in the vicinity of 50 books on Lulu. And this is really interesting. This, and there's a criticism of Lulu, this one book, where he's been telling me basically you can actually on Lulu ask sales reports, and he's making a part-time, fairly good side living off it. But they've not given any money now for 4 or 5 months, and they're unable to give them like sales report. So they think they're messing up, they're messed up somewhere.
Well, that's very sad. 50 books is a lot.
Yeah, even the guy's a year older than me. Listen, I'm not naming him. Like I said, but he's excessively prolific.
You can always recommend Draft2 Digital because it's a really good platform.
Yeah, he does use Draft2 Digital. I know he does, and I think he's moved all his stuff onto there now. And he's basically got about 45 books to put onto Draft2 Digital. So I think it's going to take him a while to get that sorted. So
yeah, but it's a highly recommended website. I really like the whole setup of it is just brilliant. They send you an email to say, oh, how's it going with the book publishing? I noticed that you've started. Then you try and get back to it, but you know, you're so busy. So then now that I've nearly finished this IT course, which is really intense, my goodness, you have to send in about 6 assignments each week, and last week was PowerPoint. So I did my favorite band on Take That, and did a whole PowerPoint presentation on that, and holiday destination I don't know. Anyone I know is where I'm from, so I did that. Did that one.
Oh, cool! No, cool.
Yeah.
No, cool. I think you find like you to. I think sometimes, Colleen, it's good, like if you're doing what you're doing here, where you're trying to learn other skills in anything you do. Because I don't get a lot of time, because I'm busy with other stuff all the time. But I know you do a lot of courses, Amanda, don't you? You know,
from time to time.
You got spells, don't you?
I haven't done it for a while though.
No, it's like I said, a lot of time it's just time sometimes. But yeah. Open encouraging that one said.
Hi.
Also, I said, where are you up to then with your Draft2 Digital then?
Yeah, so I really like this platform. I just would never have found it if Amanda hadn't said, and it's so nice. I've done the poetical inspiration ad hoc and per se in Carpe Diem Sincerely, in respect of Carpe Diem Sincerely. So I've got the other 2 to upload to Draft2 Digital. It's so easy to upload. With Amazon though, you have to give all your tax information. That's the thing. And if they accept you, that's fine. And if they don't, then they don't. You see.
Yeah, no, good luck with it. So I'll take it then, Colleen. Do you have any plans after you've got these 3 books uploaded to start to get any new books up or anything? Are you not sure yet? I did
have one. So it's that was the other one, is the poetry plus culinary creations that I do because it's the kind of food I eat myself. So I just added them to the book, and photography as well. And the other one was poetry during lockdown. So I wrote what my view of it in poetry. And it's really sad because, like, there can't be any competitions in lockdown photography because everyone went through the same thing, and it's so disheartening to actually go through it yourself. So that cup I did a coffee in front of the first coffee after the first lockdown, in front of the first shop that was opened, first department store that was open. It was like to say, for me, this is my relief and joy at seeing real life again. So I entered a competition called Hold Still, and it didn't make the 100 photos. And I was really disappointed and sad because for me, my depiction was really, really personal to me. So I've come to the conclusion that you cannot put a competition marker on your personal experience of it. So I feel that my photograph should be a part of that book depicting what happened in the pandemic. Because for me, that coffee and the store represented life for me, and joy and relief that after all I went through at the beginning of the pandemic, made me realize that we still have some form of normality. And I was holding on to it to say, this is what I've been looking forward to my whole life. I've never, ever seen coffee like that before, where, to me, that was like the joy that I'd never experienced before in my life.
Yeah. No, I get completely with it. So, it's been funny times at the minute, that's for sure. I came back, Clean. I came back with some funny coffee today from work, actually. What was that coffee I came back with?
Coffee bags, a bit like tea bags. I've had them in hotels before.
Yeah, went in work today, and someone was passed. We've got passed around. I think somebody got a box of them on promos on my floor. So I came back with two of them, like coffee bags, similar to tea bags, Colleen.
Exactly.
I don't drink coffee. Don't touch it. But I know Amanda here, I
can't even function without 2 cups of coffee in the morning.
And do you know what she has got, Colleen? And I don't ever recall seeing drinking out as much. Yeah, go on.
I've been drinking my diet shakes in it. It's a big, massive mug.
Yeah, she's got a big, massive mug. I got that from
it's like the
certain sports shop, didn't I?
You can fit like 2 cups of coffee in it at the same time.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I keep winding Amanda up saying, when she got that, I said, right, well, you're not going to start drinking 2 cups of coffee out then, and then another 2 cups 2 hours later.
No, I've ended up doing my diet shakes in it because it's the only cup big enough for it.
It's actually fair play to us. So no, anyway, Clean, right, and you got much on this week, have you?
Yes. So did I mention that I'd just done the recording for my poetry performance in the country show that's happening in July? So
you told us you were doing it last week.
I sent it on Saturday or Sunday, but I did send it this weekend.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
And the organizer said it will be on their website, and they'll be advertising my website details and leading up to the show, which is in July. And the opera company has given us a nice surprise. So we're going to do like a group recording tonight, just after this podcast, of us as a group, so that they can include that in the whole video of the song. And she's giving me a free ticket to go and see one of the company's performance show in June next week. So brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to go. Hopefully, I wanted to go, but I just couldn't because of probably the price, I thought, and getting up there and just spending extra that I don't have. So to give me a free ticket, and to give anybody who would like to go a free ticket, is really a nice gesture.
No, I agree with you, Glenn. That's really nice. That when you hear stuff like people do things like that, it's excellent. Now, very quickly, Glenn, before we go, because we're up about time here, we've just had to go on live. I'll get the link to you, Glenn, for next time. I've forgotten it. We've had somewhat linked in Stockport Art Gallery, a couple of videos of me and Amanda reading poetry. I've got on their website as of yesterday. So I'll send you a link over. More to follow next week, guys. 'Cause I forgot
yeah, and
to-
I'll put the link up on the
Right.